as teams continue to lose, it's becoming more and more clear which teams will have head coaching vacancies. And these are the teams that the Niners need to worry about poaching Robert Saleh. These are the teams that Robert Saleh should be focused on with his agent on preparing spiels. That's the technical term for what he's going to have to do in his interviews. Spiels for what he would do to turn these teams around. These are the 7 teams that should be interested in Robert Saleh right now. And tell me if you disagree or you would put another team on this list. Jacksonville, Detroit, Atlanta, the Chargers, the Jets, the Eagles, the Bears. Now, I'm not certain that the Eagles or Bears will fire their head coaches. The Texans too. It seems to me the Texans are going to bring in a guy like Eric Bieniemy, an offensive coach, to work with the young quarterback, to work with Deshaun Watson. I would say that's probably a long shot for Robert Saleh. But the other ones, I mean, I don't know if Philly and Chicago will fire their guys. Those are kind of cheap organizations. Philly's financially committed to Doug Peterson. I don't know if they'll get rid of him. But, I mean, look at the Chargers. Imagine if they had Robert Saleh instead of Anthony Lynn. They already have Gus Bradley, who is similar to Robert Saleh. The Chargers should consider firing Anthony Lynn and hiring Robert Saleh. I think that would be a really good spot for him. LA. But there's also Detroit. He's from there. That'd be terrific. They haven't had a really good defense in a long time. Atlanta would be a good spot for him. Jacksonville would be a good spot for him. So I don't know if he's really expecting to get a head coaching gig this year because the Niners are 4-6. But anyone who's interested in Robert Saleh has to notice that he's done better this year than last year. The Niners are losing games, but it's not because of Saleh. He's actually the only reason they're winning games. They would have been out of it by now. They would have been 2-10 or whatever, if not for his defense. So Big Golden Nugget says Detroit won't go defensive coach again. Fair. You know, it's their fault. Robert Saleh is a really good candidate. And if they want to rule out defensive coaches entirely because Matt Patricia didn't work out, that's on them. Why go from defensive mind to defensive mind with a young and up-and-coming QB? Who are we talking here? The Chargers, Anthony Lynn was an offensive coordinator. He was not a defensive mind. So who are we talking here? Jacksonville doesn't have a young and up-and-coming QB. Detroit has a veteran QB. Atlanta has a veteran QB. I mean, the Jets, why not the Jets? They could use a guy like the Chargers. Anthony Lynn's an offensive coach. He was an offensive coordinator. Took over for Greg Roman in Buffalo. That offense isn't that special. You know? Why not Saleh? Saleh is winning games for the 49ers as a defensive coordinator. I don't think you guys are really appreciating what he could do as a head coach. I mean, he's got everything. He gets his players to play hard. His game plans are terrific.